11, a sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, Madeline Goodfellow. Number 15, a junior from Winter Springs, Florida, Amanda Murphy. Number 20, a sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, Kimmy May. Number 21, a senior from St. Augustine, Florida, Olivia Gerald. Number 22, a junior from Peachtree City, Georgia, Riley Clark. And number 30, a senior from Douglasville, Georgia, Brooke Nail. The Cougars are coached by Jay Intlick. He's assisted by Alexis Harple, Thomas Osborne, and Nick Zimmerman. And now the starting lineup for your Francis Marion University Patriots. In goal, number 0, a freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina, Rachel Hinnenkamp. Number 3, a sophomore from Apex, North Carolina, Megan Mizaraka. Number 7, a junior from Rock Hill, Jessica Garnett. Number 10, a sophomore from Collinsville, Illinois, Daly McEwen. Number 11, a freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina, Michaela Chavis. Number 12, a sophomore from North Myrtle Beach, Brooke Kennedy. Number 13, a freshman from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Rihanna Orello. Number 14, a junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, Sierra Cartano. Number 16, a sophomore from Chandler, North Carolina, Emma Hall. Number 21, a freshman from Kernersville, North Carolina, Abigail Williams. And 23, a freshman from High Point, North Carolina, Anna Capra. Your Patriots are coached by Lindsay Morgan. She's assisted by Josh Perrier, and the athletic trainer is Eric Rude. At this time, would everyone please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Hartzler Field here in the Griffin Athletic Complex on the campus of Francis Marion University in Florence, South Carolina. Rob Lau here with you for Patriots women's soccer here today as they take on the 4th-ranked Columbus State Cougars. FMU 5-7-1, 2-5-0, and Columbus State 11-0-1, 8-0-0 in Peach Belt Conference play. The Cougars coming in, having won 8 in a row. This is the starting lineup. They bring with them Bria Riancho, the sophomore goalkeeper, gets it started. Offensively, Brooke Nail, a senior from Douglasville, Georgia, is joined by sophomore Madeline Goodfellow and junior Amanda Murphy. Flo Spano, who has scored against the Patriots in each of her first 2 seasons as a Cougar, a junior from Quebec, gets a start alongside sophomore Maddie Peterson and Parker Morgan. Freshman Michelle Lamorte and Kimmy May, a sophomore, also starting for the Cougars. Olivia Gerald, a senior from St. Augustine, Florida, The leading scorer for the Cougars, 12 goals and 7 assists, starts up front along with junior Riley Clark from Peachtree City, Georgia, for the Cougars today. For the Patriots, Rachel Hendenkamp, the freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina, starts in goal. She leads the PBC in saves with 80 so far this year. Defensively, freshman Michaela Chavis from Raleigh, North Carolina, makes her 13th consecutive start. She's joined by junior Jessica Garnett from Rock Hill, South Carolina. She started every match of her FMU career, which is now up to 45, including today. Sophomore Brooke Kennedy from North Myrtle Beach and freshman Anna Kepper from High Point, North Carolina, round out the Patriots' defense. In the midfield, sophomore Dealey McEwen from Collinsville, Illinois, the Patriots' leading scorer with 7 goals and 2 assists. Sierra Cartano, one of the 3 captains for FMU, starts in the midfield as well, junior from Raleigh, North Carolina. Freshman Abigail Williams from Kernersville, North Carolina, coming off of an assist in the last home match against USC Aiken for her first collegiate point. The sophomore Emma Hall had the game-winning goal against Aiken in the last home match for the Patriots. She also starts as sophomore from Candler, North Carolina. And Megan Mizuraka, sophomore from Apex, North Carolina, and freshman Rihanna Orello, freshman from Fayetteville, gets a start as well. Orello has scored in 2 of the last 3 matches for FMU and has 3 for the season. The Patriots in white attacking the north goal here in the first half. The Cougars in the navy. As I mentioned, the 4th-ranked team in Division II women's soccer. The coaches, Lindsay Morgan for the Patriots in her 4th season. She is a former player at Columbus State, including captain for 3 seasons for the Cougars, each of those seasons resulting in Peach Belt Conference Championships and NCAA appearances. And on the other side, Jay Entlick in his 15th season, he coached Coach Morgan when she was at Columbus State. As quickly the Cougars get an opening minute chance, and that one is just off the mark. It'll be a throw-in for FMU. But Columbus State on the front foot immediately, as you would expect for a team that leads the Peach Belt Conference in goals with 48, averaging 4 per contest. Entlick, as I mentioned, in his 15th season at Columbus State, his team has made 12 straight appearances in the NCAA tournament, including a national runner-up finish in 2015. Cougars on the front foot again. Here is Clark looking for Spano. Spano will send it out wide. Capper trying to do the defending for FMU, and Kennedy will come over and try to usher it out of play, trying to steer it away from the Cougars, and now FMU can break out of their own half. Orello, though, will have it played out by Michelle Lamorte. 4th all-time meeting between these two, the last 2 years as Peach Belt Conference foes. The Cougars winning each of the last 2 seasons. The win for FMU came back in 2004 in the series. The Patriots won 4-1. The Cougars winning the last 2 years when they're both members of this Peach Belt Conference. Here's Goodfellow on the ball for the Cougars. 2 minutes in, no score. This near side, it's Amanda Murphy going against Jessica Garnett. Garnett, good job to force her backwards. Goodfellow will go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Riancho. Some bright orange cleats for the Cougars keeper today. Goodfellow will switch the play to the other side. Parker Morgan will bring it forward for Columbus State. They have won 8 in a row since a 1-1 draw at Rollins early on in the non-conference slate. Spano looking to get it across, but Sierra Cartano cuts it out for FMU and clears it forward. It'll be out of play into the Columbus State bench for throw-in. FMU coming off of a tough loss at UNC Pembroke on Wednesday. They lost 3-0, but the 3 goals for the Braves came in the final 12-16 of the match. With the contest tied 0-0 in the second half, FMU had a trio of great chances within a few minutes of each other. They had Faith Allen in one-on-one with the goalkeeper. She shot it right at the keeper. They had Rihanna Orello hitting the crossbar as Megan Mizuraka wins the ball back, at least momentarily, for FMU. It'll be cleared forward. And also Emma Hall had a shot that was tipped over by Gina Ryan, the UNCP goalkeeper, to keep that one tied, and then the Braves, with a late onslaught, were able to pull away to earn the 3 points. So the Patriots in need of some points as they try to make it the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. First shot comes off the foot of Amanda Murphy. Hennenkamp makes the save here in the 4th minute. So one shot on target for Columbus State, one save for Rachel Hennenkamp. As I mentioned during the starting lineups, the conference leader in saves, that was number 81, for the freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Abigail Williams, another freshman from North Carolina, on the ball for FMU. Diana Capra finds Rihanna Orello. Orello with Mizuraka and Hall forward, looking for Mizuraka, but Goodfellow read the pass and intercepted it for Columbus State. McEwen pops it up into the air. Garnett clears it forward. Right now FMU going with, looks like 5 at the back. Capra left back, Garnett right back, and then 3 center backs. Chavis and Kennedy on either side of Daylon McEwen in the middle. Here's Emma Hall. Chance to try to play one forward to Mizuraka, but she overhit the pass a little bit. And Columbus State will have a throw-in on the far side as we are just shy of the 5-minute mark of this opening half.
This afternoon, the Francis Marion men's team defeated Clayton State University 6-1 over in Morrow, Georgia.
Good start to the day for FMU here on the Patriot Sports Network as the volleyball team swept Lander in 3 sets to celebrate their senior day. The 2 seniors, Georgia Garrison and Carrie McGinnis, honored before the match, and both of them with terrific play on their senior day to help the Patriots with that win over second-place Lander, trying to improve themselves in the Peach Belt standings with the regular season entering the final couple weekends. On the volleyball side, and the FMU men just went final a few minutes ago, 6-1 winners at Clayton State. So the FMU men continue to play well. Good work there by Chavis to knock it away from Columbus State's leading scorer, Olivia Jarrell, and it went off of the Cougars forward, and it'll be a goal kick for Rachel Hennenkamp. Support Francis Marion Athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. You can join by visiting the athletics website at www.fmupatriots.com. Join now and get your tickets for the upcoming sports seasons. And don't forget to support and follow Francis Marion Athletics on social media at FMU Sports. This past week, we had both the men's and women's basketball teams officially starting practice for their seasons. They open up early next month. And Capra heads it forward for FMU. Orello trying to get it back to her, but it's cut off as Columbus State wins back possession. 7th minute of the match. The Cougars have the one shot in the early going. It was stopped by Hennenkamp off of the foot of Amanda Murphy. Cougars coming off of a record-setting 14-0 win over Georgia Southwestern during the week. It was a program record with 14 goals. They had 2 players record hat tricks, freshman Rachel Swigard and fellow freshman Maddie DeFranco. They're the first 2 teammates to score a hat trick in school history. Emma Hall intercepts the ball there, then goes down under the challenge of Murphy. And the Patriots will win a free kick. Hall gets up a little bit slowly after that collision, but seems to be all right. Daylon McEwen will come forward from the back to take this attacking half free kick for FMU. No score here in the early going. Patriots this season 3-3-1 here on Hartzler Field, including a win over USC Aiken last time out here in Florence. Long ball forward, looking for the head of Williams. It'll go out wide to Emma Hall. Hall has it go off of her last as she was in battle there with Kimmy May, a sophomore from Columbus, Georgia. The Cougars chance to build up from the back once again. Clark trying to turn away from Cartano and goes back to one of the defenders in Parker Morgan. Now Spano will go right back. Mizuraka putting some pressure on the ball for the Patriots. The furthest one forward at the moment. Patriots, the defensive lineup today, as you would expect against a team that is so well known for putting up crooked numbers offensively. There's a giveaway by the Patriots, and now Jarrell has a chance to run at the FMU defense, twisting and turning, trying to get away from Chavis. Chavis does a good job to stay with Jarrell, who's looking to center it. McEwen got in the way. It'll be the first corner kick of the afternoon for Columbus State. Just about 9 minutes gone here in the first half. $15 of the 28 for Columbus State from Georgia and 6 more from Florida. So a very
22, Riley Clark to take the corner kick for
heavy
Cougars.
southeast feel to this Columbus State team. They've been one of the best teams in this region for a long time. They take the corner short. May gets it right back to Clark. Now Jarrell stumbled for a moment, stays with it, passes it off. Looking like she wanted to take a shot was Lamorte, but Aurello kept her from doing that. Good defensive work by the Patriots here in the opening 10 minutes, limiting the Cougars to just one shot on the goal of Rachel Hennenkamp, and she made the save on it. It's going to be a big test for these Patriots defensively today. And their final home match of the regular season. Their final 2 matches of the regular campaign will both be on the road, as that one's out of play for a Columbus State throw-in. They are at Lander Wednesday at 7 to make up for a contest that was scheduled to be back in September but was postponed due to Hurricane Florence. And then next Saturday they finish the regular season with a road trip at Flagler. That's a 3 o'clock kick. Kennedy clears that one away, looking for Aurello. Columbus State regained possession momentarily, but it's going to be out of play for an FMU throw on the far side. But Columbus State wins it back. Nail with it. Passes off to Clark. Back to Murphy. Has the one shot in the early going for Columbus State. Tried to pass it around quickly, but the Patriots interrupt it. Sierra Cartano once again involved, getting in the passing lanes for the Patriots. Sends it forward, finds Mizuraka. Mizuraka trying to fight off a challenge. That's Cartano, long ball forward, looking for Aurello to run onto it, but Columbus State's defense gets to it first. Nail coming back for it. 5'10", senior from Douglasville, Georgia. Tallest player on the field for either side. Murphy bringing it forward again for Columbus State. Finds Jarrell. Switches the field. Now all the way into the far side. Spano running into the FMU box. Looking to play it into the center, and it was knocked away by the Patriots. It'll be a corner kick. The second for Columbus State. 12th minute. No score. We're in the 4th-ranked Cougars and the FMU Patriots.
Riley Clark on the corner kick for Columbus State.
It'll be Riley Clark, a junior from Peachtree City, Georgia. Second on the team with 8 goals and 3 assists, or 8 goals, are tied for 5th in the Peach Belt Conference. Looks like the Cougars might play it short again, and they do. Trying to get a shot away and having it blocked was Maddie Peterson, and it goes all the way back to the center line. Good work again by the Francis Marion defense. Jarrell trying to drag it by Jessica Garnett. Garnett, good job recovering to nick it away from the Cougars' leading goal scorer, and Garnett goes down. And the referee whistles for a foul, and he's going to get the card out for the Columbus State senior. Jarrell is shown a yellow card here in the 13th minute of a scoreless match.
Yellow card issued to Columbus State's Olivia Jarrell in the 13th minute.
So a very early yellow card for the Columbus State leading scorer. Michaela Chavis will get it restarted for FMU. Was out of play for a throw-in, and the challenge happened after the ball went out of play. Therefore, the throw-in gets it restarted. Maddie Peterson Looking inside for Gerald, tried to one-touch a pass further on, but it was intercepted by FMU. And now Orello at the chance. It's 2-on-2 for the Patriots if they hurry. Megan Mizuraka making a run toward the center of the box, but Orello couldn't get it to her as she had it taken away by Morgan. And it was last touched by FMU. It'll be a Columbus State throw-in here in the 14th minute. No score to this point. Patriots have done a good job in the first half against opponents. They're out shooting their opponents 89-78 in the first half of this season. It's been the second half that they have had trouble, being outshot 124-86 in matches this season. Good ball forward, charging into the box. They try to square it, looking for Nail in the center, but it was cleared away. It's a good run by May, but the Patriot defense read the pass intended for Nail and got it away. Lamorte. Peterson goes back further. Nail drops deep for it, plays it out wide. Gerald came back, sent it right back to where it came from. Now Nail on the turn. Shot is deflected, and Hennenkamp will come out and grab it for FMU. Still just the one shot in the early going. Just about a third of the way through a scoreless first half here on Hartzler Field. Patriots coming in 5-7-1 overall. They are 2-5-0 in Peach Belt Conference play with a win at Georgia Southwestern and a win against USC Aiken, their two conference victories to this point. Columbus State 11-0-1 overall, 8-0 in the Peach Belt. Goodfellow goes back to Riancho, the goalkeeper. Gets it right back to Goodfellow. Now Morgan looking for Murphy out wide. Her and Garnett both went after it. I don't think either one of them touched it. It's out of play for a throw-in, and FMU will make their first sub as we get 15 minutes into this contest. Megan Mizuraka to be replaced by freshman Faith Allen from Walterboro, South Carolina. Allen had one of those terrific chances for the Patriots against UNC Pembroke Wednesday up in North Carolina to take a 1-0 lead. She makes her 11th appearance of her freshman season, 1 goal and 2 assists for Allen. Launched forward by Goodfellow, sent back by Cartano right to the chest of Orello, who settles it down. Back to Capra, looking for Kennedy. And Gerald tracks back to intercept for Columbus State. Nail now, the chance on the right wing for Columbus State. Drops it back to Spano, looking to get a ball more centrally. May open, gets it into the box to Gerald, fires one. That was a curling effort that ended up curling right into the mitts of Hennenkamp. So the second shot is another save for Hennenkamp. Hennenkamp tying her career high with 11 saves against UNCP Wednesday night. The other time she made 11 stops was here against North Georgia earlier in the season. She has been busy, but up to the challenge in some recent contests here in conference play. Here's May on the ball now again for Columbus State. Inside to Lamorte. This Columbus State team, not quite as young as the Patriots, but very young in that they only have 3 seniors and 4 juniors. The Patriots with just 5 upperclassmen. Long ball forward, searching for Gerald. She's going to get to it right on the edge of the box. Tries to cross it into the center. Clark got away from one defender. Now one-on-one with Hennenkamp. Squares it for Nail. And the Cougars, get the opening goal here in the 18th minute. Good work from the forwards connecting there as Gerald found Clark. Clark maneuvered into space, squared it for Nail, and she had a tap in. And it is Columbus State who opens the scoring in the 18th minute of this first half with their third shot. 1-0 Cougars. Michael Catlett, the official, blows the whistle and we get restarted. His linesmen today are Sarah Griggs and Eamon Alabsa.
Her 6th of the season, assisted by Riley Clark and Olivia Gerald. Nail from Clark and Gerald in the 18th minute.
So the goal for Brooke Nail is her 6th of her senior season. Clark and Gerald picking up the assists. There's a header away at the back by the Columbus State defense. That was Morgan, but FMU comes up with it again. Hall, Williams, has Nail coming back, but gets the pass away. Arello on the wing. Got Allen in the center, trying to cut around Murphy. Didn't work out. Now Columbus State looks to counter with May. Spano, I mentioned earlier, she scored against FMU each of the last 2 seasons, as has Olivia Gerald. Clark, May, back to Clark. Trying to play it towards Nail. It eventually will get there. Now May at the top of the box. Fires one and it goes into the top corner. Didn't have a whole lot of room to get a shot away, but she did. And quickly it is a second goal for Columbus State. 2-0 to the visitors. So goal in the 18th minute and the 19th minute for Columbus State after the Patriots had a good strong start defensively.
Columbus State goal scored by Kimmy May, her 4th of the season in the 19th minute. May in the 19th minute.
So Kimmy May collects her 4th of the season. It's an unassisted tally in the 19th minute. The goals end up being just 1 minute and 20 seconds apart. And all of a sudden, a contest that was 0-0 is all of a sudden 2-0 in favor of Columbus State as Kylie Barr is up off the bench and ready to check in at the next opportunity for the Patriots. Cartano, too much on that pass intended for Arello, goes right back to Cartano, fortunately for FMU. Capra finds Williams in plenty of space in the center of the pitch. Long ball forward aimed at Allen is headed right to Emma Hall. Hall looking for Allen. It's deflected by Murphy. Back to the goalkeeper, Riancho. Good idea there for the Patriots, but a good read there by the CSU defense. "20 minutes into this first half. 4th-rate Columbus State leading Francis Marion 2-0. Goals by Brooke Nail and Kimmy May. Murphy picks it up. Looking for the run of Nail. Kennedy in pursuit. Or rather, that was... No, it was Kennedy, I should say. That was running back defensively for FMU. Made the play. And now we have a foul called against the Patriots. Olivia Gerald over this free kick for Columbus State. Now she will walk away from it. And it'll be either May or Clark to take. Cartano, they one-person wall for FMU. Now she'll be joined by Garnett. So 2 in the wall. May runs over it. Clark gets it to May. May one dribble. Tried to center it. Went off of McEwen and out of play. It'll be the 3rd corner kick of this first half now for Columbus State. So we tick down to 24 minutes to go here until halftime. Cougars leading the Patriots 2-0. And go into the box with the corner kick. Gerald wanted her teammate to leave it for her. They kind of got in each other's way, and eventually McEwen goes down for FMU, and is a foul called against Columbus State. So the Patriots will survive that corner kick and the ensuing attack for the Cougars. It's the 3rd of this first half for the visitors. Francis Marion fans, be sure to sign your kids up for the Patriots Kids Club. For more information on how your child can become a member, call 843-661-1503 or go online to www.FMUPatriots.com. Orello with a good ball from Williams to her. Orello finds Allen. Allen using her speed, trying to get onto the end of it, and just getting there first is Morgan. But it was last touched by the Cougars defender, and the Patriots will have their first corner kick of this first half. Kylie Barr will now make her appearance. Freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina. It looks like she will be replacing Emma Hall. So Hall, who is readying herself to take the corner kick, will instead head to the sideline. And it'll be Dayla McEwen to take the corner for FMU as we are exactly halfway through this first half. Patriots with a chance to try to get one back here from the corner, down 2-0. Allen, Barr, Williams, Orello in the box. Here comes the ball in from McEwen, and it will go behind for a goal kick. Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, Domino's, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Carolina's Hospital System, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Rains Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites, and Courtyard by Marriott, Mike Rickenbach, Ford Lincoln Mercury, South Carolina Education Lottery, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, the Counseling Center of Florence, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars. It's passed a little bit behind Clark. She will now send it out wide. Here's a left-footed cross into the box, knocked away by FMU. Columbus State keeps it in the attacking zone. Murphy. Step over, trying to go around Garnett. Good win by Garnett. Now Orello looks to start something on the counter for FMU. Allen making a run through the middle. Orello still going as she gets past Goodfellow. Goodfellow coming back, trying to bump Orello off the ball. And did enough to knock it out of play for a throw-in. FMU Athletics would also like to thank La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC and Arby's, Julia Bell's Restaurant, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzlin' Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. Thank you to you all for your continued support of Francis Marion University Athletics. Allen with a long throw into the box. Barr tried to flick it on, but instead it was off the head of Lamorte. And FMU will have their second corner of this first half. 20 minutes to go until halftime. Patriots down 2-0. All four shots have come from
corner kick for the Patriots.
Columbus State. This time it'll be Chavis who comes up from defense to take this corner for FMU. And McEwen goes to the edge of the box after taking the last one. Emma Hall and Carly Gauthier, who usually take the corners for FMU, both on the bench right now. Hall was just subbed out moments ago, and Gauthier has not checked in yet. Under 20 till the half. Here comes the ball in from Chavis. Looking for McEwen, and it's headed away before it got to her. Comes out to Kylie Barr. Barr will fire it towards goal, and it is scooped up by Riancho. First shot for FMU. Comes with just under 20 to go in this first half off the foot of Barr. Kylie Barr, 2 goals and 4 assists on the season, including a goal and assist against USC Aiken in the last home match. It was her first career start for the freshman. Marked the occasion with a goal and an assist. Here's Spano making a run at Anna Capra on the far side near the edge of the box. Tries to go around Capra, fires one goalwards, but could not get her cross to stay in play, and it'll be a goal kick again for Hendenkamp.
Playing in the Camden Collegiate Classic today and tomorrow in Camden, South Carolina. FMU is 5th after the opening 18 holes today. Rachel Hendenkamp to take the goal kick for Francis Marion.
Patriot fans, visit www.FMUPatriotsShop.com for all your Francis Marion apparel and gift needs. Support your Patriots by visiting www.FMUPatriotsShop.com. Spano on the ball for Columbus State. 18.5 to go until the half. Morgan has Murphy. Murphy with some space, takes a shot towards goal and is off the very tip of the crossbar, and it goes over. It'll be a goal kick for FMU, and Columbus State will make a couple of substitutions. Their first two subs, Spano and Nail, will come out for Columbus State. Maddie DeFranco is coming off of a hat trick in her last match. Her first 3 goals of her collegiate career is one of the 2 Cougars who just entered the lineup. Murphy trying to beat Garnett to it. Garnett got there first. Murphy hit the deck. Out of play off of Garnett, though, for a Columbus State throw-in.
Match for Columbus State, 34, Rachel Swigert, and 17.
Freshman Rachel Swigert, the other Patriot to come in. So both of the Cougars to record hat tricks in the last match against Georgia Southwestern State coming in. Swigert, a freshman from South Lyon, Michigan. She's on the ball now. Tries to enter it. Cleared away by Kennedy. Good work by Allen coming back. Now the Patriots can counterattack. Barr on it. Allen making a run forward. Arello joining as well. Barr looking for Allen. Finds her, although it was a little bit behind her and she couldn't control the pass. And the Cougars are able to get it away with under 17 to go in the half. All forward was aimed at DeFranco. A little bit too far for. McEwen gets there first. Rolls it back to Henenkamp. Trying to get it to Capra. And eventually does find Capra, but she has it intercepted by Swigert. Swigert to Murphy. Murphy running in toward the 6-yard box. Played one right across the face of the goal. Still in play. And it is out of play for a Columbus State corner. It'll be the 4th corner for Columbus State. Here in this first half, they have a 2-0 lead on the Patriots and a 5-1 advantage in shots.
Riley Clark take the corner kick.
A couple of the officials getting together to talk something over prior to this corner. Briefly stop the clock with 16:07 to go, and now we'll restart with the taking of this corner kick. Clark gets it back into May, went off of Arello's foot and out for a throw. Clark into the edge of the box, denied by Garnett, went back to May. May looking for space for a cross and crossed it right off of Jessica Garnett. Another corner coming up for Columbus State, their 5th of this opening half. Clock will be stopped here with 15:34 to go in the first half, as trainer Trey Holler comes off of the FMU bench to check on Patriot, who's down to the box. I believe that is Jessica Garnett, who's a little shaken up down on one knee near the edge of the box. Mentioned earlier that the Patriot volleyball team was victorious over Lander this afternoon in 3 sets on their senior day. They'll be back in action. Last home match of the season for the Patriot volleyball team Tuesday night at 7 o'clock as they welcome Chowan University to Smith University Center. Elsewhere in Patriot athletics today, the men's golf team is playing in the Camden Collegiate Classic in Camden, South Carolina, and they were 5th after the first round. They were playing 2 rounds today. Furman University, the host for this weekend's golf tournament. And the men's and women's cross-country teams also ran earlier today. Andrea Liddell with a PR time earlier today as for the Patriot women in their run at the Sand Shark Invitational meet in Hardyville, South Carolina, finishing 27th. Both of those teams will get back in action on November 3rd with the Peach Belt Conference cross-country meet on November 3rd. So a week off to prepare for the conference championship meet for both the men's and women's cross-country teams. Here's the corner after the delay. Shot comes back in toward the box. FMU got in the way of it. They survive another corner situation. Arello on the run. Faith Allen's in a lot of space so she can get her the ball. Allen's got it. Goodfellow, the lone Cougar back at the moment. And she will steer Allen's side. Be out for a Patriot throw. The Patriots have looked dangerous on some of these counterattacks, especially since Faith Allen came into the lineup with all the speed that she possesses. But it hasn't turned into anything for FMU just yet as we go under 15 minutes to go until halftime. Columbus State with a 2-0 advantage. Arello flicks it on toward Barr. Barr looking to find Cartano. Cartano got a shot away but didn't get quite the clean contact she was searching for on it. It'll go wide for a goal kick. Second shot for the Patriots in this first half. Columbus State has 5. And the Cougars with a 4-1 edge in terms of shots on goal in this opening half. Just a little bit more than a half an hour into this first half. 31st minute here on Hartzler Field. McEwen drills it forward for FMU, but it'll creep into the box for Riancho to get on the end of. Barr wins it back, coming back for FMU. Kennedy tried to send it forward to Allen. Allen in a tussle there with Morgan. Cartano tried to chip it back to Allen, but it's going to go out of play. Columbus State will have a throw in, and they will look to make another substitution here. Jarrell checks out for Columbus State.
Number 4, Teagan Anglem into the match for Columbus State.
Swiger looking for the run of May on the far side. Hennenkamp comes out for FMU. She goes around her. May still with it. Looking for someone in the center. Swigert was the target. Never got to her. Held in. Now Murphy. Back to May on the edge of the box. Fires one toward the far post. Trying to get a piece of it. Looked like was Clark. But Hennenkamp is on top of it for FMU. It was junior Teagan Anglem from Noonan, Georgia, who just checked in. First team all-conference last year. And second team all-conference in 2016. Had started every match of her Columbus State career. Her first 2 seasons, including a goal against FMU a year ago. Led team in minutes as a freshman 2 years ago. She's into the lineup for the first time. May with it for Columbus State. Good sliding play there by Kylie McElroy just onto the field for FMU for the first time. A sophomore from Holly Springs, North Carolina. McElroy, the leading goal scorer for FMU last year. With 5, she has 1 here in her sophomore season so far, and a couple of assists. May, Murphy with the cross. Patriot went down in the box. FMU able to get it away. Only as far as Morgan. Allen trying to help defensively. Columbus State still with it. Kennedy got it partially away. Anglem. May. Drops it off. Anglem finds Clark. Clark trying to slip in. I think that was Anglem on that far side. Good block by the FMU defense. That'll be a 6th corner for Columbus State in this first half as they continue to put the pressure on. 11 minutes to go until halftime. Columbus State with goals within 80 seconds of one another. Brooke Nail in the 18th minute and Kimmy May in the 19th minute.
Riley Clark on the corner kick for the Cougars.
That is the scoring summary to this point in the contest. Corner kick comes in. Patriots get it away. Clark Settles it down, goes around Cartano. Lays it off for Peterson. Anglem looks to play it into the 6-yard box, headed on by Swigert. Kept in play on that far side. Another centering feed is knocked away by Abigail Williams. Goodfellow beats Orello to it. Murphy has her cross blocked by Kylie Barr. Murphy has it go out of play. Couldn't keep it in. Patriots will have a goal kick, and they'll make a couple of changes. Actually, both teams will make a sub. Carly Gauthier, junior from Tampa, replaces one of her fellow captains in Sierra Cartano. And Sarah Mall, sophomore from Waxhaw, North Carolina, replaces Rihanna Orello. And on for the Cougars, freshman Kylie Zaruba and sophomore Sarah Beth Nyes. Zaruba just making her debut against Georgia Southwestern State 26 minutes the other day. So on for the second consecutive match after missing the first 11. Zaruba 6'1" from Ontario in Canada.
Into the match for Francis Marion, number 6, Carly Gauthier, and number 19, Sarah Mall. Into the match for the Cougars, 13, Kylie Zaruba.
Here's Swigert on it. McEwen bumped into her and went down.
Niles.
Capra now with it for FMU, trying to send it forward, has her pass intercepted. Anglem looking to play a ball in. Doesn't have room. Brooke Kennedy keeps her from doing that. Swigert gets it back. Murphy, touched out wide. Here's Zaruba in on goal, and it's off the crossbar. Hennenkamp came out to cut down the angle. Zaruba got it over the FMU keeper, but didn't beat the bar. That's the second time in this half that the Cougars have hit the bar. The first time it just kind of grazed it as on its way over. That time it hit it pretty squarely, and then went out for another Rachel Hennenkamp goal kick.
To take the goal kick for FMU.
Mentioned it earlier, but the FMU men were victorious earlier today, 6-1 at Clayton State. Big offensive output for Coach Sean Campbell and the FMU Patriot men. Second time this season they have scored 6 goals in a match. They'll be back home for senior night Wednesday against USC Aiken at 7 o'clock. Cross into the box is headed away by Chavis. Cougars keep it alive in the attacking third. 7.5 minutes to go until halftime. They have the 2-0 lead here in Florence. Murphy lays it on back. Now Anglem looking to get it forward. Swigert tried to touch herself into some space, but ran into some more Francis Marion defense. A couple players down behind the play, and it's going to be the Cougars who are whistled for the foul. 7 minutes to go until halftime. Hennenkamp will have another goal kick for FMU. Patriot men, by the way, have now won 3 in a row. Wins against Coker and Georgia Southwestern State here, and then the win at Clayton State today. Allen and Mall putting on some pressure for FMU on the Cougars' defense. They've been outshot 7-2 to this point. Chavis drives it forward for FMU. Columbus State in their last match against Georgia Southwestern, I mentioned they won 14-0. They didn't allow their opponents to have any shots. 38-0 they outshot the Hurricanes, including 20-0 in shots on goal in that match on Wednesday. The Patriots have done a lot better job than the Lady Canes were able to do, at least defensively. And they've gotten a couple of shots toward Riancho's goal as well. Columbus State once again having to backtrack into their own half to try to build out of the back. We'll start with the goalkeeper, Riancho. Almost gave it away to McElroy, but it was last off of the Patriots sophomore for a Columbus State throw. FMU looking to make another substitution when they get a moment. Christina Rice looking to enter the lineup if she gets a chance here with 5.5 until the half. Here's Murphy. Out wide finds Swigert. Nyes switching the field looking for Anglem. Anglem flips it towards Swigert. Now it comes to Murphy. Plays it into the box. Good work by the FMU defense to keep a shot from coming from DeFranco. It's out wide again for Columbus State. Brought into the box. Back out front for Murphy. Blocked by Chavis. And the shot attempt from Murphy is skied over the screen behind the net and into the parking lot behind the field here at Hartzler Field. Here comes Christina Rice. Change for the Patriots. She replaces Faith Allen. And it is Maddie Peterson who will take a breather for the final 4 minutes and change for Columbus State. McElroy goes down under the challenge of Swigert. Barr racing after it with Zaruba. It'll be Patriots ball on the throw-in.
Francis Marion, number 9, Christina Rice. And into the match for Columbus State, number 5, Annie Mayo.
Annie Mayo, a sophomore from Sewanee, Georgia, checking in for Columbus State during that last action. She is the one who replaced Peterson. Trying to find Rice where the Patriots there, but Goodfellow got there first. We're Columbus State. 3.5 minutes to go until halftime. It's the Cougars 2 and the Patriots nothing. Anglem chips it forward, but it's going to find McEwen, who ricochets it off of Swigert, and it'll go out of play for a Francis Marion throw. Elsewhere in Peach Belt women's soccer action today, UNC Pembroke and Georgia College playing to a 2-2 tie. Flagler and Lander are just about to get started. Clayton State leads at Young Harris 1-0 early in the second half, and the nightcap, USC Aiken at Georgia Southwestern State. 7:30 kickoff tonight. McEwen clears it away for FMU. Barr in pursuit for the Pats. Beaten to it, though, by Murphy. Now DeFrank, or rather Lamorte, finds Anglem. Ball goes out wide, and the flag is up against Mayo. Coming into today, the standings in the conference, Columbus State leading with 24 points as they had won all 8 matches. North Georgia, 25th ranked Nighthawks, and Flagler are both 6-1-1 on 19 points. Then Lander 4-2-1 on 13 points. UNCP 4-3-0, 12 points. Georgia College 3-2-2, 11 points. Young Harris 3-4, 9 points. Clayton State 2-5-1 on 7 points. Then FMU 2-5-0 on 6 points. And then Aiken and Georgia Southwestern State 0-7 and 0-8 respectively. Still looking for their first points of the conference season. As I mentioned, they'll be playing each other later tonight. 8 of the top 11 in the Peach Belt will make the conference tournament as Barr's ball ends up going out for a goal kick. So the Patriots right now sitting on the outside looking in. 1 point, though, out of the tournament as it stands right now. 1 point behind Clayton State, holding on to that 8th seed. But as I mentioned moments ago, Clayton State is leading at Young Harris, so that is not a result the Patriots want to see for their tournament chances. Christina Rice a little bit behind McElroy. Fighting with Swigert to get it back. A couple of freshmen going at it there. Columbus State picks it up with 1:10 to go in the half. Murphy finds Swigert
1 minute remaining.
as we enter the final minute of the first half. Patriots have done a good job of forcing the Cougars out wide. And they've had the opportunity. Here's Murphy on the ball for Columbus State. Looking for an option. Finds Sarah Beth Nyes. Goes out wide for Anglem. Right back to Nyes. Tried to return it, but not on the same page, and the Patriots are able to clear it as we go into the final 30 seconds of the first half. Columbus State with a throw-in on the far side. Throwing it toward the box. Swigert flicked it on towards Aruba. Barr, good job defending for FMU. That ball is well wide. The box. Barr trying to get to it before it goes out of play. And actually, she will just let it go for an FMU throw-in in the final seconds of the half. Barr not in any particular hurry to restart this with a throw-in. She will get it in, but it will be the final action of this first half. Well, Columbus State scored 2 goals in quick succession in the 18th and 19th minutes, but other than that, the Patriots defense has done a solid job against the league's top scorers. Brooke Nail with a goal in the 18th minute, assisted by Riley Clark and Olivia Gerald, and then an unassisted goal 80 seconds later from Kimmy May in the 19th minute got us to our halftime score. So after 45 minutes of play here in Florence, it's 4th-ranked Columbus State 2 and Francis Marion nothing. We'll bring you the second half here shortly on the Patriot Sports Network.
Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, Domino's, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Carolinas Hospital System, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Raines Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites, and Courtyard by Marriott, Mike Rickenbach, Ford Lincoln Mercury, South Carolina Education Lottery, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, the Counseling Center of Florence, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Arby's, Julia Bell's Restaurant, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzle and Steakhouse, the State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. Patriot fans, visit FMUPatriotsShop.com for all your Francis Marion apparel and gift needs. Support your Patriots by visiting FMUPatriotsShop.com. Support and follow Francis Marion Athletics on social media at FMU Sports. FMU fans, be sure to sign your kids up for Patriot Kids Club. For more information on how your child can become a member, call 843-661-1503 or go online to FMUPatriots.com. And support Francis Marion Athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. You can join by visiting the athletics website at FMUPatriots.com. Join now and get your tickets for the upcoming sports seasons. The Patriot women's soccer team will conclude its regular season by playing road matches at Lander University on Wednesday night and at Flagler College on Saturday afternoon. The FMU men's soccer team, victorious this afternoon 6-1 over Clayton State, will host USC Aiken for senior night on Wednesday at 7 o'clock here on Hartzler Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. And we're gathered here for the game of your life. I want to see you put your hands up in the air right now. Sing! We will attack, we will defend, we want to pressure them to the very end. Under the opposition that we need, here we go, we go defeat them on the field. We go shine with all we might. 90 minutes of red, black and white. Here we go, every time you see me in the uniform, to get the victories along. Well, I was so
We're good. Welcome back for the second half. Francis Marion taking on the 4th-ranked Columbus State Cougars. Rob Lau here with you on Hartzler Field. The skies getting a little bit darker as we approach the start of this second half. Patriots making their way back onto the field while the Cougars are huddled in one of the corners. Their last moment instructions before the second 45 minutes gets underway. Patriots down 2-0, having been outshot 9-2 in the first half by Columbus State. 5-1 advantage for the Cougars in terms of shots on goal. And then Columbus State holding a 6-2 advantage on corner kicks so far in this contest. Columbus State opened the scoring in the 18th minute Olivia Gerald passed off to Riley Clark, and Clark then squared it into the center for Brooke Nail, and the senior put it away for her 6th goal of the season. For Gerald, it's her 8th assist, and Clark her 4th assist. And then just 80 seconds later, Kimmy May with another assist from Clark. May scoring her 4th goal of the season, and Clark getting her 2nd assist of the night and 5th of the year. That's how Columbus State scored their goals, but outside of that, the Patriots did a nice job defensively and even had a couple of chances on the counterattack, forcing Bria Riancho into one save in that first half. Kylie Barr with a shot on goal for FMU in that first half. While Rachel Hendenkamp in the FMU goal made a couple of saves, also got help a couple of times from the crossbar. One just glanced off of the crossbar on its way over the FMU net, and then the other one hit the crossbar squarely before also going out. So the final regular season home match for the FMU women has just 45 minutes remaining in it, unless, of course, we have overtime necessary. Of course, 10 minutes with each team attacking both ways, so 20 total minutes of overtime would be necessary, should it be tied at the end of regulation. See if the Patriots can drum up a little bit more offense in the second 45 minutes against the top scoring team in the conference. They also came into today with a streak of 337 minutes and 43 seconds without allowing a goal, Columbus State. 3 straight shutouts. Their 5 shutouts this season, tied for 3rd most in the Peach Belt Conference. So the scoring streak up to 382 minutes and change now for Coach Entlich and his Cougars. And they will be the ones to start the second half with a kickoff. Patriots looking very similar to how they lined up to start the contest, although Faith Allen, who started on the bench, does get a start here in the second half. Up front for the Patriots, the other 10, or rather 9 of the other 10 are the same as the start of the match. Kylie Barr, also, who did not start the contest, also draws the second half start, as that one is cleared away by Brooke Kennedy for the Patriots. I believe those are Columbus State fans wanting a foul in that last sequence. Not called. Ball comes into the box looking for May. Garnett able to steer her wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Rachel Hendenkamp and the Patriots. Next 2 matches for the FMU women to close out the regular season will both be on the road. They're at Lander Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and then a trip to Flagler next Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock kick a week from today against the Saints. The FMU men already victorious down in Florida this season, beating Flagler. They now have 3 conference wins to the men after beating Clayton State on the road earlier today, including 2 road wins. And also beating Georgia Southwestern State here at home. That was the 1 road conference win for the women to this point at Georgia Southwestern. So the Patriots beating both the men and women in soccer on the Hurricane side, and they'll have a chance to do it against USC Aiken as well. The women have already beaten Aiken, and the men play Aiken here on Wednesday. Garnett coming forward for FMU. Cross into the box towards Allen. Got her head to it. Goes further on to Arello. Riancho trying to come out to get it. Allen got there first to touch it away from her, and Columbus State has to scramble it away. So the Patriots here 2 minutes into the second half coming forward. A little bit of nervous moment there at the back for Columbus State's defense. See if the Patriots can grab an early goal here in the second half to cut the deficit in half, as Faith Allen is whistled for a illegal throw-in. Apparently didn't bring it back far enough behind her head. I don't see that too often at the college level, so Columbus State gets the throw out of that. Gerald hounded by McEwen, the 2 leading scorers for respective sides coming together there. Carly Barr wins the ball back for FMU. Looks to cut inside. Barr's left-footed cross looking for Allen. It got cleared away by Morgan. Barr still an opportunity to keep it in. Instead, the clearance is cleared off of Barr, right back to the Columbus State defense, and they are able to get it out. Nail. Now it's fired forward, looking for Gerald. Good strong header there defensively by McEwen, but Barr can't keep it in play. 2-0 Columbus State. 3 minutes gone here in the second half. 9-2 the shots in favor of Columbus State. Neither team with a shot in the opening 3 minutes of this stanza. Morello almost able to pounce on that loose ball for FMU, but Columbus State gets it back to the goalkeeper, Riancho. Launches it forward, looking for a 5'10 Nail over her head. McEwen trying to send it forward for FMU. She'll get a second try at it and is able to get it to Arello. Carly Barr is open in space on the far side wing, and that's the aim of the pass from Arello. May coming back. Knocks Barr down, apparently legally, according to the official, Michael Catlett. And the Cougars can break back the other way. Nail. Gerald now for Spano. One of a couple Canadian players on this Columbus State team is Flo Spano. She's from Quebec. Morello putting the pressure on for FMU. Allen coming over as well, almost. Intercepted that pass. Now Columbus State, though, bringing it back the other way. Murphy trying to slip it through. Hennenkamp coming out, makes the save on Olivia Gerald. Good read there by Hennenkamp to come out and cut down the angle. First save of the second half for Hennenkamp. Third of the afternoon or the evening overall for the freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina. And it's out of play off of Columbus State for an FMU goal kick. Francis Marion fans, be sure to sign your kids up for the Patriots Kids Club. For more information on how your child can become a member, call 843-661-1503 or go online to www.FMUPatriots.com. And don't forget to support and follow Francis Marion Athletics on social media at FMU Sports. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Still same scoreline as we had at halftime, 2-0 Columbus State. Turnover by Columbus State, picked up by Hall. Hall looking for Arello. She'll get it out to Kylie Barr. Barr's cross in, aimed at Faith Allen, just over her head. Good ball in from Kylie Barr. And FMU, again, putting some pressure on the Columbus State defense here in the first 5.5 minutes of the second half. Kennedy was looking for Allen. Instead found a Columbus State defender who cleared it away. But it was last touched by Francis Marion, according to the assistant referee on this near side. Much to the chagrin of the Francis Marion faithful. Fired back in by Morgan. McEwen read that but was unable to keep it in play, so it'll be another throw for Columbus State just into the FMU half of the field. 39 minutes to go. Columbus State, fourth-ranked team in D2 women's soccer, leading 2-0 here in Florence. Clark, couple assists in the first half, as it knocked away from her by Kennedy. Hall trying to get it forward. It was met by Murphy. Volleyed up in the air by Lamorte. Patriots get it back. Arello trying to go around the defender Morgan, but it'll be at last touched by the FMU freshman. Capra and Nail going up for it. Neither one of them got to it. Cheryl knocks down McEwen. No whistle. Play on. Clark and Chavis coming together. And good work by Michaela Chavis, the freshman from Raleigh. As it goes out of play for a goal kick. Substitution coming up for the Patriots. Michaela Chavis came off the bench in the season opener against Newberry, but she has started every match since, and she came into today leading the Patriots in minutes with 1,133. She has been a fixture at the back for Coach Morgan of the Patriots all season long, has been very solid. Kylie McElroy returns for FMU, replacing Faith Allen. Just over 7 minutes gone here in the second half. Clark on it for Columbus State. Spano couldn't control it. Cartano finds Capra. Hall was looking to find the run of Arello, but couldn't keep it in play. Another Columbus State throw in on this near side. Cartano, good move to get around Clark. Finds Orello. Orello is looking for the long ball forward. Not on the same page as Kylie McElroy. Riancho able to come out and get it for Columbus State to start the build up from the back for the visitors. Long ball aimed at Nail. Chavis will let it go out of play and throw it back in for Francis Marion. Orello putting the pressure on. Morgan able to keep it in possession of Columbus State. Now Spano onto it. A couple players looking to make runs. Comes out wide. Spano on it again for Columbus State. Sizing up McEwen. McEwen forces her to go backwards. Now May. Out wide Clark. Murphy led the Cougars with 4 shots in the first half. May scored the second goal. Defense way up the field for Columbus State. Everybody except for the goalkeeper in the Francis Marion half. Spano has it out wide. Trying to go around Capra. Good work by Anna Capra. Will be a corner kick coming up for the Cougars. Be their 7th of the game. They have taken a few corners short so far. We'll see if that's again the thinking or Columbus State.
To take the corner kick for Columbus State.
Clark over it. May is the option short. 35 minutes and change to go here in the second half. They do go into the box with it. Got past all of the FMU defenders at the near post, but it was cleared away by someone in the middle. Good fellow looking to play it out wide. May. Running at Capra toward the edge of the box. It's a low cross in toward the back post, and it is put in at the back post for the 3rd Columbus State goal of the contest. Just more than 10 minutes after the second half begins, Columbus State's. And it is Amanda Murphy who is there at the back post to put it away. Her first goal of her junior season. And in the 56th minute is now Columbus State 3 and FMU 0. A little bit of a breeze starting to pick up here in Florence. The sun is going behind the trees on the far side, behind the scoreboard. Morgan, a little bit of a pass, a little bit too strong. Thump forward by Kennedy. McElroy looking to get on it for FMU, but she's beaten to it by Goodfellow. It's a good idea by Kennedy. Just a little bit out of the reach of McElroy. Cartano finds Orello, gets it right back.
In the 56th minute, Murphy from May in the 56th minute.
May gets the assist on the Murphy goal, so now a goal and an assist for Kimmy May. And Murphy, after leading Columbus State in shots in the first half, puts one home here in the early stages of the second half. And now Nail has a runner on the far side, then plays it to the top of the box. Clark in space. Spano is offside. Flag up on the near side. So Anna Capra will get it restarted for FMU with an indirect free kick following the offside. 33 and change left here in the second 45. It's the 4th-ranked Cougars 3 and the Patriots nothing. And we got a foul. Appears to have gone against Emma Hall. So Columbus State gets it quickly restarted. Gerald looking to cut inside. Chavis does a good job cutting her off, and Garnett just fires it out of play. Now Columbus State will look to make a substitution here, their first of the second half, and it is Morgan, who was withdrawn. And she's replaced by Annie Mayo. Now the throw in for Columbus State on the far side. They fire it toward the box. May gets some space. Good save there by Hennekamp and cleared away on the rebound on the Patriots. Good flick there by Barr to find McElroy, and McElroy returns it. But it's intercepted now by Columbus State. Nail lays it off for Clark. Murphy, the goal scorer here in the second half for Columbus State. Artano tried to tackle it away. Still with the Cougars. Ball comes toward Clark. Sliding attempt made. That ball goes off the post and in. There's a sliding attempt for the Patriots to clear it away, but they couldn't get it away, and the post, or the shot drills off of the inside of the post and ends up in for the second goal of the second half for Columbus State, and it's now 4-0. So Columbus State now with 2 goals here in the opening 13:20 of the second half has them up 4-0. Patriots bring Faith Allen back into the lineup to replace Emma Hall. And Maddie Peterson is replaced by Tegan Anglum for Columbus State. With 31:40 to go here in the second half, McElroy gets it restarted for the Patriots. Looking for the run of Kylie Barr on the far side. Barr gets to it. Looking for some help.
Columbus State goal scored by Riley Clark, assisted by Maddie Pedersen, the 59th minute. Clark and Pedersen in the 59th minute.
So Riley Clark, after setting up a couple of goals in the first half, scores here in the second half, her 9th of the season. And Maddie Peterson picks up her 5th assist for Columbus State. That happens in the 59th minute. So the 4 goals that Columbus State have scored, it's been kind of in bunches. 2 goals a minute 20 apart in the first half, and now 2 goals 3 minutes apart here in the second half, where they're 4-0 lead with just a little bit more than 30 minutes to go in this second half. Now the Patriots looking to make 2 more changes to their lineup, as Barr and Kennedy are coming off. Sarah Mall and Abigail Williams return for the red, white, and blue. Orello trying to hold off Anglum, but it will be last touched by Orello. Columbus State with a throw-in. The shot's 13-2 in favor of the Cougars. 4 shots to nothing. They have the advantage here in this second half, although the Patriots have put some good pressure on the Columbus State defense. Now Neal with a chance for a low shot. Good save there by Hennenkamp. Patriots trying to clear away the rebound. They get a second shot to the Cougars, but Hennenkamp is able to corral that one as well. Not getting all she wanted on the shot. On the follow-up attempt, I believe it was Clark who was following up with that second shot for Columbus State. They're up to now 15 for the day. Gerald in the box near the penalty spot, and she fires a left-footed shot into the far corner. 3 straight years that Olivia Gerald has scored against the Pats. Her 13th of the season, and now Columbus State is seemingly catching a little bit of fire here in the second half, and the Patriots are going to make a change at goalkeeper, as Michaela Kitchen will replace Rachel Hennenkamp with 29-22 to go here in this second half. So Olivia Gerald scores in the 61st minute. Now 3 goals in the last 5 minutes for Columbus State to stretch their lead out to now 5-0. McElroy trying to settle it. Edge of the box. Gets it back to Sierra Cartano. Her shot is deflected. And Columbus State with Anglem a chance to get it away. Sometimes at the back, the Columbus State players try to dribble their way out of trouble rather than pass their way out of trouble, and sometimes it has nearly gotten them into trouble. The Patriots haven't been able to take advantage as of yet. Faith Allen was looking to cut inside, but May comes back covering defensively. Arello trying to win it back for the Patriots. Does a good job to take it away from Spano. Now Arello looking for some support. She'll go all the way back to the junior Kitchen. Junior from West End, North Carolina, made a couple of saves in the Patriots contest against Columbus State a year ago. Third appearance of the year for Kitchen. Jara's goal is unassisted in the 61st minute, her 13th of the year. In a span of 5 minutes and 38 seconds, the Patriots have gone from down 2-0 to 5-0 against the top scoring team in the conference. 4 goals per contest for Columbus State. And fresh off of a 14-goal outburst on Wednesday against Georgia Southwestern. A trio of substitutes ready to enter the contest for Columbus State. May and Clark will be 2 of the Cougars to come off. Sarah Beth Nyes returning. Spano will also be taken out. Zaruba back in for Columbus State. And Maddie DeFranco back in for the Cougars as well. Mayo with it. Loose ball near the edge of the box, claimed by the goalkeeper, Riancho. Has made 1 save so far. Stopped a Kylie Barr shot in the first half. 1 of 2 shots for the Patriots. That was their lone on-target effort to this point. 26.5 left. It's 5-0 Columbus State. Mayo was looking for Anglem. Didn't find her. FMU will have a throw. Capra looking for the long ball forward. It goes off of the head of Mayo. Riancho will come out and clear it away before the speedy Faith Allen could get onto the end of it. Capra looking for Arello. Tries to go around Anglem. Now Zaruba, double teamed by Cartano and Arello. Win the ball back for Francis Marion. Now Rihanna Arello with it. And it was whistled back. Or no, it wasn't. I thought I heard a whistle. No whistle. Didn't get all the... She won it on the shot. It was easily saved by Riancho. Third shot for the Patriots. So Arello forcing the second save out of Riancho. Now Faith Allen onto it for FMU. Looking for some help. As a pass toward McElroy, knocked back right into her path. Arello looking for McElroy, trying to head it down to herself, but it wouldn't have mattered as she is flagged for offside. 20 minutes gone here in the second 45. And Columbus State with 3 goals in the span of 5 minutes and change to take what was a 2-0 halftime lead and stretch it out to 5-0. Ball out of play into the FMU bench. Throw into Columbus State. Support Francis Marion Athletics by joining the Swamp Fox Club. You can join by visiting the athletics website at www.fmupatriots.com. Join now and get your tickets for the upcoming sports seasons. And one more regular season men's soccer match coming up on a Wednesday against USC Aiken. Also an opportunity for them to host in the first round of the Peach Belt Conference Tournament, depending on how the last few matches of their regular season go. And of course, basketball season now just a matter of weeks away for Coach Edwards and Coach Porter on the men's and women's side, respectively. Exciting seasons ahead of both of them.
CSU, number 8, Megan Cottingham.
Megan Cottingham, a sophomore from Alabaster, Alabama, makes her first appearance of the contest for Columbus State. She had a hat trick against the Patriots a year ago. Allen on it for FMU, plays it off of a CSU player for a throw-in. Just about halfway through this second half, Columbus State has stretched out their halftime advantage. McElroy tries to flick it on, but it'll go right into the path of the goalkeeper, Riancho. And now she'll pick it up with Sierra Cartano putting on the pressure. Loose ball there, almost intercepted by FMU. Now Columbus State looking to go back the other way. Zaruba has a couple of different options. DeFranco brings it into the box, trying to take it by herself. Garnett and McEwen combine to get it away for FMU. There's a couple of Cougars running into the box on the far side that were open. If DeFranco had tried to pick one of them out, might have been a better opportunity for Columbus State. She's coming off of a 3-goal, 3-assist performance. Is DeFranco against Georgia Southwestern as a school record for points in a single match with 9. Just past the halfway mark of the second half, 5-0 in favor of Columbus State. And the Cougars with it in the Patriot zone again, and they will have another corner kick as that one was last touched by FMU. Corner kick number 8 coming up for Columbus State. The Patriots have 2. The shot advantage for Columbus State currently rests at 16-3.
Corner kick for CSU.
Here comes the ball in toward the near post. Kitchen got her hands on it, and it was also fouled. So a free kick to FMU. Patriot fans, visit www.FMUPatriotsShop.com for all your Francis Marion apparel and gift needs. Support your Patriots by visiting www.FMUPatriotsShop.com. Cottingham got a piece of that goal kick, but it ended up with Garnett. Garnett looking to get it to the speedy Allen, but Goodfellow is back for Columbus State. Riancho launching it forward. It'll be out of play. FMU will get a throw in, and now Megan Mizuraka looks to check back in for the Patriots. And she will come in for Faith Allen. Columbus State making a change as well. Murphy comes out. Abby Marmito in. And that one's last touched by FMU. Throw in for Columbus State on the far side.
Megan Mizuraka, number 3, back into the match for Francis Marion, and returning for Columbus State, number 15, Amanda Murphy. Correction, number 12, Abby Mato.
Foul called against Columbus State here, so with under 20 minutes to go in the second half, Patriots will have an attacking half free kick, looking to cut into this 5-goal deficit. Ball comes back a ways for Michaela Chavis to put it down. Patriots with 5 in the box, and Sierra Cartano near the top of the box. Here comes the ball from Chavis toward the box. Riancho comes out and gets it mauled. Tried to find McElroy in the center. Columbus State clears it away. Williams has it tackled away. And now Nyes bringing it forward for Columbus State. Her pass is a little bit too far, though, for DeFranco. Chavis will steer it back towards Kitchen. Columbus State now with a throw-in. Be out for a goal kick. Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, Domino's, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Carolina's Hospital System, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Rains Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites and Courtyard by Marriott, Mike Rickenbach Ford Lincoln Mercury, South Carolina Education Lottery, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, the Counseling Center of Florence, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC and Arby's, Julia Bell's Restaurant, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzlin Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's.
Into the match for CSU, number 16, Maria Kilsett.
Maria Kilsett, a freshman from Norway, into the lineup for Columbus State at that last break. Garnett trying to prevent a cross, does a good job for FMU, and Chavis picks it up. Looking for an outlet. That was Aurello that she was aiming for, but Columbus State's defense once again gathers in the possession. 17:30 left here in the second half. Cartano trying to find Maul out wide, didn't, but Marmito got the last touch, and so it'll be another FMU throw-in. McElroy trying to hold it up and gets knocked to the ground by Sarah Beth Nyes. FMU will have another free kick. This time Daly McEwen. Well, McEwen came over toward it. Now she'll jog forward, and it will once again be Chavis to come forward from the back to take this free kick for FMU. 5 in the box for FMU, 6 if McEwen does decide to join the fray. She started on the far side, now she's making a run more centrally. Chavis lobs it forward, looking for McElroy, headed away by Columbus State, still near the box, and now they'll get it outside. The Patriots now will have to backtrack, as Columbus State will certainly look to counter quickly. Rachel Swigert has also checked back in for Columbus State in the last couple of minutes. Here's DeFranco on the ball now. Mayo, a little bit of a heavy touch. And invited Maul into the challenge, and now a whistle as Mayo is shaken up after that challenge with Sarah Maul. And I don't think the referee was going to call a foul originally, but because Mayo is shaken up, it looks like he is going to end up awarding the free kick. Maybe the assistant flagged on the near side, couldn't see. But Columbus State will have a free kick a yard into the FMU half. 15.5 to go in this second half. Armito gave it away to McElroy. Aurello forward, looking to swing it out wide for Maul, but instead found Marmito. Kilsit. Nyes back to Goodfellow. Looking for a runner down the far wing. Garnett defending for FMU, blocks the cross. Frost came in low and didn't have much steam on it. Allowed Michaela Chavis to get over there and sweep it away. 2 more subs coming in for Columbus State. Marmito, after her brief appearance, comes out to be replaced by Caitlin Peterson. And good work by Chavis to usher that one out for a goal kick. Patriots men's soccer team with their senior night coming up Wednesday at 7. We'll have that for you here on the Patriot Sports Network. If you're unable to make it out here to Hartzler Field for that one, 5 seniors for Coach Campbell's team this year: Oliver Drakenhammer, Julian Kirsting, Michael Dimitrick, Gaspar Mien, and Blaze McGinnis. They'll be honored before the proceedings as they take on their rival Pacers. They'll be looking for their 4th consecutive win. After beating Clayton State earlier today, McElroy almost got there. Swigert with it now for Columbus State. Peterson plays it off of Mall, who is claiming a throw-in for FMU, but it'll be for Columbus State. Our next Patriot Sports Network broadcast will be volleyball Tuesday at 7, their final home match of the regular season, as they take on Chowan University. Patriot volleyball team sweeping Lander earlier today on Senior Day. They go 1-1 for the weekend. Their final home weekend. They'll have 3 more road conference matches to finish out their regular season over the next 2 weekends. Nice, turns back to the defense for Columbus State. Now Cottingham will receive it right around the halfway line. Looking forward to Franco. McEwen gets there first for FMU to clear it away for a throw-in. The 4th-ranked Columbus State Cougars with a 4-0 lead here over the, or 5-0 lead, I should say, over the Patriots with just a little bit more than 12 minutes to go in the second half. Attempted cross was blocked, but it'll be a corner kick coming up for Columbus State. Both teams making some subs. Kylie Barr back into the contest for FMU, replacing Jessica Garnett. Georgia Bostic makes her first appearance of the day for Columbus State in defense. Sophomore from Warner Robins, Georgia. Here comes the corner. Kitchen got her hands to it, and her defense helped her clear it away. That one was blocked. It's going to be a handball on Arello. I think she was just trying to keep it from hitting her in the face, but it inadvertently goes off of her hands. The strike from freshman Aya Faki from Marietta, Georgia, just checked in for Columbus State during that last sequence. So it'll be another free kick for Columbus State. So we tick down to the final 11 minutes of the 90. Shots 16-3, Columbus State, including a 12-2 advantage for the visitors in shots on goal. 3 Cougars, now a 4th coming over toward it. 2 in the wall for FMU. Anglem plays it. And the strike from Faki is well off the mark. That'll be a goal kick for Michaela Kitchen. And now the Cougars will change goalkeepers here. Riancho stopped both shots that were on goal from FMU in her time in the Columbus State net. Arello looking to steal it away from Faki, almost did. Now the Patriots, well, they did have it for a moment. Kylie Barr couldn't settle the pass, though. Williams working against Nyes. It worked by Williams to win the ball there, but her pass is a little bit too far. Cartano on it now for the Patriots. Looking for the run of Rihanna Orello. Is the goalkeeper going to come out? Yes, she does. Looked like there's a little bit of a moment of hesitation. for the new Columbus State goalkeeper. But she did come out and get there before Rihanna Orello. Get down to 9 minutes to go here in this second half. Ball is out of play. It'll be an FMU throw. There's Araka looking to take it quickly. Bounces past Orello. Gets a ball forward, looking for McElroy. McElroy takes it into the box. McElroy tried to slide it back to Sarah Mall, but pass was intercepted by the Cougars defense. It is Sarah Holohodzic, who has come in as the goalkeeper for Columbus State. Made her debut against Georgia Southwestern State on a Wednesday with 22 minutes. A freshman. It'll be a goal kick out of that last sequence for Michaela Kitchen. Eight minutes left. Patriots looking to grab a late goal for some consolation. They've played very well defensively for long stretches of this match. Here's Kylie Barr off the ball from McElroy. Looking to send it into the center for Mall, but it was cleared away by Columbus State. Columbus State got 2 goals within 80 seconds of each other in the first half, and a 2-0 lead at halftime. Then the 3 goals in the second half all came in a quick burst as well. 3 goals in a span of 5 minutes and 38 seconds to take what was a 2-0 lead into 5-0, and that's where we've been since just past the hour mark. With now 7.5 minutes remaining until the end of the second half here. Swigert, freshman from South Lyon, Michigan, on the ball for Columbus State. A challenge there by Williams to win it back for FMU. Williams trying to turn away from her defender. Was looking for the wide run of Sarah Mall, but had it intercepted. Swigert looking for Cottingham. Very close to being offside, but she will not be able to get there anyway, so that ends up being a moot point. 2 more subs ready to enter the match for Coach Morgan and the Patriots. It'll be Sierra Cartano and Sarah Mall to check out for FMU. Brooke Kennedy and Jessica Garnett return for the Pats. Capra looking for someone to make a run for. Garnett comes open. Capra tried to go around Swigert, instead lost out. And Cottingham this time is flagged for offside. So the Patriots get it back off of that. Elsewhere in FMU athletics action today, the golf team opening up play at the Camden Collegiate Classic in Camden, South Carolina today. They were 5th place after round 1. Long ball forward. Rihanna Orello, can she get there first? She got it. The flick, now Garnett with an open goal. Goes off of the head of a Columbus State player and is in. The goalkeeper came out. The ball came to Jessica Garnett. And Garnett puts it away. 5-1. So the Patriot women are able to get a late consolation goal out of it here. They have something to show for the way they've played here this afternoon. It is the first career goal for Jessica Garnett. With 5:48 to go here in the second half, it is now 5-1. And this time the goalkeeper coming out far does hurt Columbus State. They're on the front foot right off the bat, off of the kickoff. Cottingham and Chavis coming together. Kitchen ended up with it. And Cottingham is shown a yellow card for Columbus State. Second player booked for the Cougars. Comes here in the 85th minute. That was the time of the Jessica Garnett goal for FMU. Ball came to her just on the edge of the box. Goalkeeper was out. A Cougar got her head to it, but could not stop it from finding the back netting. Another sub as Cottingham, after getting booked, is taken off. Riley Clark back in for Columbus State. It's now 5-1 with 5.5 to go. Garnett shoved off of it by Nyes legally in the eyes of the referee. Here's Swigert out wide, looking to cut inside, goes down. Dalen McEwen believed the guilty party there for Francis Marion. Wasn't anything intentional about it. Just kind of inadvertently tripping the Columbus State forward. And the Cougars will have a free kick as we tick under 5 minutes to go. All into the box from Anglim. Headed away by FMU. Kennedy will get it further away, and we've got another whistle as a Patriot went down, and it'll be a foul against Columbus State. Chavis to take this free kick just outside of the FMU box, looking for McElroy. Williams has it, looking for the run of Garnett. Cut off, but now Orello wins it back. Another nice move by Orello. McElroy with a strike. It goes through the hands of the goalkeeper, Halilocic. And did she keep it out? Patriots are saying it went in. Garnett was there trying to put in a potential rebound. Fans are claiming that it went in. It was impossible to tell from this angle if it was in or not. And now they are saying a goal. The referee and the assistant on the far side getting together to talk about it, and they are going to award the goal. So the Patriots with 2 goals over the last couple minutes, and now it's 5-2. Just the second time this season that Columbus State has allowed more than 1 goal in a conference match. And the Patriots have cut it to 5-2. Kylie McElroy's second goal of the season went right through the hands of the goalkeeper, Halilocic. Second of the season for the sophomore from Holly Springs, and her 7th career goal. And with 3:24 to go, some more substitutions for Columbus State. So the Patriots now scoring 2 goals in the span of 1 minute and 57 seconds. All of a sudden, make this a little bit more interesting over the final moments here as Kennedy is replaced by Cartano. Offside called against Columbus State here. And even though they still have a 3-goal lead and there's only 3 minutes late, you sense that Columbus State is a little bit frustrated out there right now. They brought several players back in after that last goal by FMU for the final 3 minutes. Coach Entlick not pleased with the way this game is winding down for his 4th-ranked team. Patriots, give them credit. They have fought tooth and nail all evening long. Long ball forward again from FMU, headed away by the Columbus State defense. Swigert looking to cut inside. Has her pass knocked away by McEwen, but it came right back to Swigert. Murphy. DeFranco trying to find the run of Clark. Kitchen scampers out of the 6-yard box to pick it up for FMU. 2:10 to go. 5-2 Columbus State. Patriots with goals in the 85th and 87th minutes to cut the 5-goal deficit down to 3. Swigert. Mizuraka intercepted the pass. Murphy on it now for Columbus State. Harassed by Barr. Swigert. DeFranco watched by McEwen. Nyes gets it back. DeFranco. Tried to lay it off for Murphy. Cartano almost picked it off. Under 90 seconds to go. Cartano clears it away for the Patriots. Arello trying to keep it in, does. Good back heel finds Kylie Barr. Garnett running through the middle. McElroy making a run forward as well. Arello out wide. Cross was blocked. Right back to Arello. Thumps it toward the top of the box. Bounces away toward Kylie McElroy, and the goalkeeper comes out for Columbus State and hops onto it before either Garnett or McElroy could get their second of these final 10 minutes. Swigert. Nyes. Gets it back from Kilsett.
1 minute remaining.
Garnett will be last off of her and out for an FMU throw-in. Columbus State looking to make some more subs. The clock is stopped with 37.8 seconds. DeFranco and Kilsett coming off for Columbus State. Gerald and Lamorte coming back on. Gerald drops deep for it. Chavis trying to ward her off. Gerald cuts inside. McEwen blocks her off, and it's cleared out of play by the Patriots with 20 seconds to go. It's been a strong finish for FMU with 2 goals in this final 10 minutes. And another chance to get a third, about a minute to go.
9,
Gerald in the
8,
corner.
7, 6.
He's holding off
5,
McEwen. McEwen will play it out for a throw-in.
2,
And that is how
1,
the match will end. But the Patriots fought to the end. It'll be a victory for 4th-ranked Columbus State, but the way the Patriots ended the match, you have to feel good about that for them going forward. So 4th-ranked Columbus State wins 5-2 over the Patriots. The Cougars are now 12-0-1 overall, 9-0-0 in Peach Belt Conference play, and the FMU Patriots are now 5-8-1 overall, 2-6-0 in Peach Belt Conference play. Next up for FMU, 2 road matches to end the regular season. Wednesday at 7 at Lander, and next Saturday at Flagler at 3. For the scoring recap, Brooke Nail got Columbus State on the board in the 18th minute. Just a minute and 20 seconds later, Kimmy May scored for Columbus State to make it 2-0, and that's how the scoreline read at the half. 10 minutes after the restart, Amanda Murphy made it 3-0 in favor of Columbus State, and they scored 3 goals in the span of 5 minutes and 38 seconds to stretch their 2-0 lead out to 5-0. In the 59th minute, it was Riley Clark who assisted on a couple of goals in the first half, who made it 4-0, and Olivia Gerald scored against the Patriots for the 3rd straight year to make it 5. In the final 10 minutes, though, the Patriots certainly made it interesting. They got a goal from Jessica Garnett in the 85th minute. Garnett getting her first career goal, and then Kylie McElroy scored in the 87th minute. McElroy getting her second of the season to make it 5-2, and that was the final scoreline today. Columbus State over Francis Marion. The shots 17-5 in favor of the Cougars. Shots on goal 12-4 in favor of CSU. They took 9 corners to FMU's 2. For the goalkeepers, Rachel Hennenkamp played the first 60 minutes or so for FMU, made 6 saves. Michaela Kitchen played the final half an hour or so for FMU, and she did not have to make a save. Rancho got the start for Columbus State, made 2 saves. Sarah Holohodzic came in for the final 5:18 and allowed 2 goals on the 2 shots that she faced in the Columbus State net. So 5-2 the final score for the FMU women. Reminder that the next 2 Patriot Sports Network broadcasts come your way this week. Tuesday, volleyball against Chowan at 7 o'clock, and then the FMU men's soccer team, senior night for them, Wednesday at 7 against USC Aiken. That'll do it for tonight's broadcast. Rob Lau signing off. Thanks for tuning into the Patriot Sports Network. We'll talk to you on Tuesday for FMU volleyball.